Are you in the market for a new smartphone but don't want to break the bank? Check out our list of the top 5 best budget smartphones for 2022. In this video I'm going to show you the top 5 best budget smartphones of 2022 that you can buy without breaking the bank. Now, I know what you're thinking, there's no such thing as a good budget smartphone. But trust me, these phones are not only great for people on a tight budget but they also perform really well. So whether you're looking for your first smartphone or want to upgrade from an old model, these phones will definitely fit the bill. 1. Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 is a budget smartphone that offers good value for money. It has a 6.3-inch display with a resolution of 1080 by 2340 pixels and an aspect ratio of 19.59. The phone is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 processor and comes with 4GB of RAM. The phone has 64GB of internal storage that can be expanded via a microSD card. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 has a triple rear camera setup that includes a 48-megapixel primary sensor, a 2-megapixel secondary sensor, and a 2-megapixel tertiary sensor. The phone has a 13-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. It runs on Android 10 and is powered by a 4000 mAh battery. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 is available in two colors, gradient blue and gradient purple. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 offers good value for money with its impressive specifications and features. The phone has a large 6.3-inch display that is perfect for watching videos and playing games. The triple rear camera setup takes good photos and videos, and the selfie camera is also capable of taking decent selfies. The phone runs on Android 10 and is powered by a 4000 mAh battery that offers long battery life. The only downside of the phone is its lack of fast charging support. Overall, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 is a great budget smartphone that offers good value for money. 2. Nokia C21 Plus. The Nokia C21 Plus is a budget smartphone that offers good value for money. It has a large display and a decent camera, and it runs the Android 11 operating system. The phone is powered by a MediaTek Helio G35 processor, which is adequate for most tasks. The battery life is average, but the phone does support fast charging. The phone has a large 6.52-inch display, a triple rear camera setup, and a 5000 mAh battery. It runs on Android 11 out of the box, and it comes with 32GB of storage. The phone is powered by a MediaTek MT6762 Helio P22 chipset, and it has 2GB of RAM. In terms of performance, the phone is adequate for basic tasks such as browsing the web and checking email. However, it struggles with more demanding tasks such as gaming. The triple rear camera setup consists of a 13-megapixel main sensor, a 2-megapixel depth sensor, and a 2-megapixel macro sensor. The cameras are capable of taking decent photos in well-lit conditions, but they struggle in low light. The 5000 mAh battery offers good battery life, and the phone can easily last for 2 days on a single charge. The Nokia C21 Plus is a good budget phone for those who are looking for an affordable device with decent specs. One downside of the Nokia C21 Plus is that it does not have a fingerprint sensor, which means you will need to use a PIN or pattern to unlock the device. Overall, the Nokia C21 Plus is a good budget smartphone that offers good value for money. However, its lack of a fingerprint sensor may be a deal breaker for some users. 3. Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro. Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro is a newly launched smartphone with some powerful specifications. It is equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 860 processor, 6GB RAM, and 128GB internal storage. It has a large 6.67-inch display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels and is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G processor. The phone comes with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, which can be expanded via microSD card. The camera department is handled by a triple camera setup that includes a 48-megapixel main sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a 5-megapixel depth sensor. On the front, there is a 20-megapixel selfie camera. The phone runs on Android 10 and is backed by a 5000 mAh battery. The Poco M4 Pro is a solid performer overall. It offers good value for money with its powerful specifications and features. The camera performance is also good for the price point. However, there are some drawbacks as well. The battery life could be better, and the build quality feels a bit cheap. Overall, the Poco M4 Pro is a good option for those looking for a budget smartphone with decent performance. The Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro is a good option for those looking for a budget smartphone with decent specifications. 4. Moto G50. The Moto G50 is a great phone for anyone looking for a budget-friendly option that doesn't skimp on features. The camera is one of the best in its class, and the battery life is terrific. The only downside is that the screen isn't as sharp as some of the higher-end phones on the market. The phone has a large 6.5-inch display, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 processor, 4GB of RAM, and 64GB of storage. It also has a triple camera setup that includes a 48-megapixel main sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. The phone runs Android 11 and is compatible with all major US carriers. In terms of performance, the Moto G50 is capable of handling most tasks without any issues. The phone does start to slow down when multiple apps are running at the same time, but this is to be expected at this price point. The camera performance is also good for the price. The 48-megapixel main sensor takes sharp and detailed photos in well-lit conditions. The 8-megapixel ultra-wide sensor is also good for landscape photos and group shots. The 2-megapixel depth sensor allows you to take portrait photos with bokeh effect. Overall, the Moto G50 is a great value smartphone that offers good performance and features for its price point. But if you're not someone who needs the absolute best in every category, the Moto G50 is a great option that won't break the bank. 5. Rayam C35. The Rayam C35 is a budget smartphone that offers good value for money. It has a large 6.5-inch display, a powerful octa-core processor, and a triple rear camera setup. It also supports fast charging and has a large 4000 mAh battery. The design is fairly basic, but the build quality is solid. The performance is impressive for the price, and the battery life is very good. The cameras are decent, but the low light performance could be better. The camera department is handled by a triple rear camera setup that includes a 13-megapixel main sensor, a 2-megapixel depth sensor, and a 2-megapixel macro sensor. On the front, there is an 8-megapixel selfie camera. The phone runs on Android 10 and is backed by a 4000 mAh battery. The phone is also well built and has a premium feel. However, there are some drawbacks, such as the lack of an OLED display and wireless charging. Overall, the Rayam C35 is a good choice for those looking for a budget smartphone with decent features. The only downside is that it doesn't have a very high-resolution display and lacks some features that are found on more expensive smartphones. Final words. While there are many great smartphones on the market, we've found that these 5 offer the best value for your money. Each of these phones comes with its own set of features and benefits, so be sure to do your research before making a purchase. Let us know in the comments section which budget smartphone you decided to go with and how you like it. We hope you find this list helpful and that it makes choosing a new phone a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.